Welcome back. Let's dive right into the deep end. We've been talking about it all morning long. Mariners opening day
coming up tomorrow, and first pitch for the 2024 season is a little more than 24 hours away from now, and this will mark a critical week for the areas surrounding T-Mobile Park. Joining us to continue the conversation this morning is Lisa Howard, the Executive Director of the Alliance for Pioneer Square. Lisa, hey, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you doing this morning?
Just fine. Excited for the season. So we know that events at T-Mobile Park, like Mariners opening day, they bring a lot of foot traffic to Pioneer Square. How have the crowds impacted businesses in the area, especially after being forced to rebound from the pandemic?
You know, we're really excited for opening day tomorrow. Having Pioneer Square as a backdrop to the game has been so much fun. There's so much energy. There's so much anticipation right now. Really looking forward to welcoming people back down to revisit some of their favorites and discover some of our new businesses that have opened since last season.
Yeah, with the crowds and foot traffic also comes public safety concerns. We know there was talk of that leading up to the All-Star game as the Mariners were in the national spotlight for that. But yesterday, the Alliance for Pioneer Square told the Seattle City Council that help is needed. What are your main concerns right now in Pioneer Square when it comes to public safety and businesses?
You know, one of the things that we've been trying to really do this year is to make sure that we have constant communication with our elected officials so that they know what's going on the ground in real time, the areas that need some additional support and what's going well. We've seen an amazing response from both the mayor and the newly elected city council in the last couple of months. Very quick responses for issues, and formed an ongoing conversation to be able to make sure that we're troubleshooting as things are going on and pulling the resources out there that are needed for the neighborhood.
Is there anything more that you think that the city council can do to sort of ease some of the concerns that people might have in Pioneer Square, maybe some of the business owners? And what have city officials actually told you about what's being done?
You know, one of the most exciting new programs is the CARE team, which is on the ground, adding a third leg to the public safety response. So additional first responders to be able to troubleshoot in a new way. As well as the continued expansion and implementation of the unified care team to be able to respond on the ground when there are people that need help and issues that need to be resolved in a more quick manner.
And this isn't just short term, looking long term as well, because we know the World Cup is also something in the coming years that'll put a lot of eyeballs down in the area. Overall, do you think Pioneer Square is prepared for large events like that, like for opening day?
I do think we're prepared, definitely for tomorrow, doing some more work to get ready for 2026. We have businesses that are open. We have new businesses to welcome people in, some of the old favorites to grab a drink or some food before or after the game, and really build those memories during this time. Post-pandemic, we need to be able to all get together, have some fun, and this is a Pioneer Square, and the Mariners games are a perfect place to do that with friends or family or anyone that you want to go with.
Certainly is a great part of the city of Seattle. Lisa, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
What I loved is we were talking with Lisa during the commercial break before she came on, and she was saying there's a different energy that comes with the games, which is always really exciting.
Yeah, I know. I think we're part of that. We fuel it when we're down there. All right, KOMO reporter Jeremy Harris also covered this topic on our sister station. Here's a look at some of the responses on social media. Martha writes, might help if the tents would be cleared before. Andrew writes, I'd rather take the family to the Rainiers. Cleaner, safer, and affordable. Remember when Tacoma was unsafe and Seattle was nice? And then Josh had this to say about people who commented online. Another year, another batch of ignorant comments from people who don't live here and won't ever attend a game. Yawn. You can join that conversation too. Just use that hashtag #ArcSeattle on social media.
I've never felt an issue going down there. It's always such a fun experience, I think, and you know, we talked about that energy coming back because the season's kicking off. It's exciting about a brand new year. The M's have made some changes. I think it's going to be a good season. Yeah. Can't wait.
I know. We'll see what we're doing in October. Dare
She said
I?
it. She said it.
Dare I?